this is our final Forex lesson and discussion that we want to have with you, this time practically on a platform, a Forex platform, online Forex broker, where we are going to show you Forex parameters and items that we discussed in our previous lessons. For instance, we're going to talk about pip, lot, currency pairs, order types, how we can plan based on what we discussed in the last session. So without further ado, let's just go through the Forex platform so that I can show you how you can find major and minor current currencies and how you can place the order types and what we said when we said pips and lot and other discussions that we had regarding Forex. So here's a sort of famous Forex platform. The software, the broker is a Questrade broker, and they've done a decent job creating a very nice platform for Forex and CFD, of course. I have picked 4 currency pairs here, major currency pairs for you guys. Australian dollars over US dollar over Canadian dollars, US dollar over Swiss franc, and then euro over US dollars. And in between, you can see 2 CFD over 100 NAS, which is Tech 100, US Tech 100, which is a very famous CFD that tracks technical or technology market, and then you have US 500 that follows the S&P 500. But disregard these two. Let's stick to these 4 red icons here. As you can see, it says FX. FX means Forex, and then CFD is blue. CFD, we're going to discuss in detail what it is in our future lessons and future modules. But for now, as you can see here, say Australian dollar over US dollar. So the bid price is here, the ask price is here, the bid size and ask size. Look at that. This is after market right now. It's 4:26 Seattle time. It is 4 hours after market. And you can see that we have 2 million people, or 2 million, or 1 million, 3 million. That's how liquid Forex market is. So all these bids and asks go to the market, flowing into the market, wanting to trade even after market. It's like a 24-hour market. So during US market open, doesn't matter. I mean, you can just trade 24 hours, not 7 days a week, but at least 5.5 days a week, as we said in our discussions. So take a look at one of them, say bid. It is 0.7033. So this last number 3 here, I'm going to click on this actually so that you can see it bigger, right? See, 7033. This last number is pip. See, here the buyers or buying and selling. So the bid price, the ask price, see, here is 7035. This 5 is pip. Okay, and then we have a mini pip that we said further divide a pip into 10 more components of 1 to 10, but the standard in Forex is the pip. Okay, so a lot, when we are talking about lot, now we're talking about 100,000 sort of units of this currency pair, which is Australian dollars over US dollar, that constitutes 1 lot. If I want to go half a lot, I'll click on that and I'll bring it down to 50,000. If I want to go quarter a lot, I'll bring it down to 20 and then 25,000. I can just modify it and buy quarter of a lot. If I want to buy a mini lot, I can go down to 10,000. So it is up to me how many lots I can buy. One thing that you need to pay attention to, if I click on the show details, you have to always do this. And don't just simply hit the buy or sell, because as you can see here, it shows the value date, it shows the margin impact. So if you buy 10,000, your margin will go down $742. Okay, margin available. So here's the demo account. It's sort of not a demo account, it's a real account, but we have only 248 Canadian dollars in that account, which is nothing. But so right now with 248 Canadian dollars we have here, we need $472 on margin. Obviously, we can't open up this position because our margin requirement is way more than our margin available. Okay, so the value date, the date that this the date that this forex is valid is also shown here, and then the duration for now, we haven't set a duration for it. If I can hide the details, let's see what else we can find from here. So type says quick trade. Quick trade means basically market order, right? It's like they added a fancy word for a market order. You place a quick trade, it just goes and buys whatever it is between bid and ask. If you look at this, look at the bid and ask, the spread is the difference between this 2.0 and 2.3. See, the spread is, if I look at it, the spread is only 3 pips, 21, 24, 22, 25. So we're talking about a 3 pip spread. I can do a market order. I can do a limit order. So with the limit order, I can bring down the price, say, hey, 7021 is too much. I want to buy at, let's say, see, 1 pip. It goes down 1 pip, 3, 2, 1. So every click of the mouse brings down my limit price 1 pip. So I can adjust my limit price. The duration here is good till canceled. It means that my order will remain until I go there and I manually cancel it. Otherwise, my order will sit there. But be careful with that, because problem is with that is that sometimes you forget about your orders, and then your plan changes, some economic data changes, and then you will forget about your orders if he is good until canceled, and then you might get in in an unfavorable condition. So be very careful with good until canceled. We also have add take profit and stop loss, and that's what we said when we talked about, hey, when you put your limit order for buy, at the same time try to come up with your take profit and a stop loss. So when you click on take profit and stop loss, you can set, once you get in at 0.69, hopefully, if the price comes down, then you can create your take profit at, say, 100 pips higher than your entry price, or in this case is even more than 100 pips, so 139 pips or 140 pips, and then a stop loss at say 69 310, which is only 50 pips in this particular case, that your entry price. So this is your entry price, this is your stop loss, this is your take profit. So as we said in the lessons and discussions, make sure you maintain a win to loss ratio to 3 to 1 at least, so that when you go through time using the 50-50 rule, you will end up making profit through time rather than always canceling out your profits, canceling out your losses. So these are all the things that we discussed. But if I click on this place order, then it's going to place my order, right? It's going to give me a summary, and it's going to tell me, hey, margin impact, cost, stop loss, take profit, duration good until canceled, price this much, order type limit, Australian dollars. You have to pay $10,000 Australian dollars. Like, remember we said that you buy the currency on the numerator, and then you sell the denominator in the currency pair. So we discussed all of those, and then if I hit confirm, my order will go into queue, and I'll wait, or my broker will wait until the currency currency pair price goes down to hit my limit order, and then that's it. That's how I can plan my Forex position. So I canceled that because I don't want to place this order, because first of all, I don't have the margin. Second of all, this is my real account. I don't want to use my real account. But other than that, so this is basically the graph, the price chart of Australian dollar over US dollar. And this is US dollar, Canadian dollar. As you can see, US dollars has appreciated a lot recently and is going up. But if you do a technical analysis or a fundamental analysis, if you think that in the near future US dollar is not, it's not that US dollar will ever forever go up, so then you can put your limit price in a very nice place. You think you're going to have a swing, and then get in and get out, and after that, taking your profit and enjoy uh, basically your profit from a forex market. It's way easier because if you want to go through the even other forex pairs, so you can go to standard watch list, and then forex top 10 are these guys. You see, has Japanese yen, euro, Great Britain pounds over a euro. So all these currency pairs are here, but I have created my own watch list here, my forex and CFDs, and I only focus on these. But every once in a while, if I want to switch to other currency pairs, I can easily do that. What else can I discuss with you? Um, uh, these are the candlesticks, and the candlestick, if I want to see this in a larger and do my technical analysis on it, I can easily do that in my, and then using the drawing tools that the software or the platform provides me with. If I want to do all kinds of say arrow, I can create an arrow, and I can create all kinds of drawings. I can zoom, I can zoom in, zoom out. So the good thing about this one is that it starting point of the arrow, end point of the arrow is shown. Different platforms provide you with different features, so this is not something that we want to worry ourselves about. So, but you can do a technical analysis using, and you can add indicators like RSI. So I have created an RSI indicator down here with the lower band of 15 and upper band of 85, so that I see when exactly, and based on the duration that I pick, where exactly my RSI will go beyond 85, which signals me that this forex position is overbought, and it is likely to have a downturn or a swing. So all these discussions are discussed in details basically on our technical analysis module, which is offered to you guys in our intermediate series. That's about it. Other than that, make sure you ask your questions underneath each video in YouTube. When you go to our website and our forum and ask your questions, don't leave any questions unanswered. Even if we don't know the question, we will together research it, and we'll find the answer for you, and we'll enter into discussions. A lot of other folks are part of the Market Newbie community, and maybe your question, even if we don't know the answer, I'm pretty sure there will be one expert out there in our community. There are a lot of folks that are pretty experienced or willing to answer your questions. Subscribe to our channel and stay with us with other modules. Have a very good day.